Hi, it's Jen here and welcome to this part of your I Am Reconnecting online workshop. This part we are reconnecting with our pulse. So all we're going to do is find the pulse and take our attention to it. So the easiest way that doesn't restrict your breathing, I find if I try and find my pulse up here, I tend to press on my windpipe and it interferes with the breathing a little bit, so I like to go for the pulse on my wrist. The way that I find that is I just wrap one hand around the other so that the fingertips are just coming in along the base of the thumb, and I just let my fingers settle there and find the pulse basically. I sometimes find it easier if I let my eyes be closed. It's one less sense to distract you. So just taking a moment to find your own pulse, and then we're just going to sit with it. I'm going to notice the speed that it's beating. I'm going to notice whether it's hard or fast, soft, irregular, gentle. And all we're doing is noticing that pulse with curiosity. There's no judgment here, there's no concern. It's just noticing the pulse. If it's more comfortable to let your hands rest onto your lap, you can let your hands rest onto the lap. If it's more comfortable to bring a cushion in, pop a cushion in onto the lap so that the hands can rest a little bit higher. And once you've found your pulse, just allow the breath to settle in. At any point if your mind starts to wander, just bring your attention back to the beat and back to the breath. Maybe even noticing as you're doing this if there is any change in speed on the inhale. Sometimes the pulse speeds up a little bit on the inhale. And notice if there's any change in speed as you exhale. If there's any change in speed at all, it will be really, really subtle. So if you're not really noticing it, don't worry, it will be happening. The difference in the speed there is just to do with heart rate variability, which is a whole other topic. But it can just be interesting to notice that your pulse actually does that. And this can become a really nice meditation practice for anybody who struggles to meditate or doesn't like the idea of meditating, is just to sit with your pulse and your breath and just notice. You could class it as an act of mindfulness. And just sitting with that for as long as you feel comfortable. If you feel stressed or overwhelmed or anxious, this can just really help you recenter, because you're reconnecting to your body, reconnecting to the breath, and it can help you let go of any of the crazy, chaotic thoughts that can happen in our minds. So as always, I love to hear how you go on with these little tasks, so let me know.